Hi guys, this is Chaya Garcia, relationship counselor and therapist. I was just having this discussion with somebody and they said, I would love to give you unsolicited advice about motherhood. And I said, Lumi, we're going home. And I said, I actually don't like unsolicited advice. And so then I walk out of the store and then my father says, you should have just listened to her advice. And I was thinking there's this whole dynamic, so we spoke about it. So there's this whole realm of existence where you either are concerned about how other people feel or about how you feel. And obviously you're not only supposed to think about yourself in relation to yourself and no one else, but it's important to think about yourself. I know. And my point of saying that is that there comes a point where your priority has to be honoring yourself, always doing it in a kind and loving way when communicating with other people, but that your shift of focus is on yourself and what you need versus how you want other people to feel. So there's a point where I may have hurt her feelings by not taking her advice or listening to her advice, but my feelings would have probably gotten hurt by listening to advice because I really personally get disturbed by listening to advice that isn't asked for. And that's a personal thing that maybe I should work on or not. But that at this stage in my life, that is what makes me comfortable or uncomfortable. And so when we have this perception of where are we focused? Are we I focused or are we other focused? Are we worried about how we feel when we have interactions with other people, or are we always worried about how they feel? Obviously, when you're interacting with someone, you have to be considerate and kind and not hurt their feelings. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's also a part where you protect yourself. There's also a part where you're comfortable saying no. Okay, where you're comfortable saying no, because saying yes would hurt you. And you're not here to be a punching bag or a board or whatever, a sounding board or something of that sort. You're here to live your life so that you can help other people, but you can't help people when you're hurting. So if something's going to hurt you, it's still your obligation to protect yourself. So while it's important to be kind to other people and always think and be considerate to other people, it's also and even more important to be kind to yourself so that you don't weaken or damage or diminish your own energy. And so other people's feelings are not our responsibility. We have to be thoughtful and kind and want to do well and have well intentions. But how other people feel isn't our responsibility. How people take things, how people react to something that we say isn't our responsibility. And it's not our responsibility to always be worried. Did I hurt them? Did I say this? Are they sad? Are they happy? And it is an exhausting life to always be wondering how the other person will react to us and trying to maneuver what we say and what we do so that we don't piss someone else off. Because every single person that we speak to has different things and different triggers and different insecurities. So for us to always try to manage ourselves so that we don't hurt other people isn't very difficult to live your authentic life. It's very difficult to live your truth. So while it's important to be mindful and considerate to people, and if you realize you hurt their feelings, of course to apologize. And if you realize that you did something that was wrong and they did take it the wrong way, you can always open up that conversation and say I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. But it's not your obligation to worry about how other people feeling. Engage yourself in that relation. So I hope you guys know that you are your priority so that you can give back to the world in your full cup, to always honor yourself, to always love yourself, to always think about how will that make you feel. I personally didn't want solicited advice. Did it hurt her that I didn't take it? Maybe, and maybe I'll call her and say this is just where I'm coming from. But still, I was able to honor myself. And other people think oh, it's not okay to honor yourself. I know you want the phone. But it is, and it's your obligation too. So anyways, I hope you have an amazing Hanukkah where you recognize you're your own light, and from your light, you can light other people's light, and you have to be lit to light. So protect yourself, love yourself, honor your truth, and know that it's okay. Peace.